country and seen the world. You've seen Erik everywhere from NBC to Comedy Central, the History Channel. The History Channel.
Yeah.
Did you come over on the Mayflower? And
what's with this intro?
I wrote this. This is to make you feel.
It's from the Larry King School of Guest Flatterization. Poughkeepsie, you're on the air.
He currently can be caught slipping into America's living rooms and bedrooms.
I like the contempt in his voice as he's reading my intro.
Every week as Montez Walker on the hit Comedy Central show Workaholics. You can catch this versatile and incredibly funny star tonight and tomorrow night. This is the only part you cared about.
Yeah.
Tonight, tomorrow night, come see him. 7:30 and 10 o'clock at the Parlor Live. Erik, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Welcome to the show.
And I want to say all you're missing is a joint because you already look like a hippie. I love it.
Thank you. Believe me, I did like a whole lifetime supply by 1989. You still smoke pot?
No, I don't drink, never have, and
wait a minute, never have?
Never have. I just I've never been drunk. I've always. Wow, look at the judgy looks I'm getting right now.
No, it's incredulous.
This is my neutral look.
Please. Yeah. You probably have more respect for a crack whore than somebody that's never.
Well, at least we can help a crack whore.
Yeah,
what can we do
that's
for you?
what I'm saying. This is exactly my point.
We have no way to help you.
People, I don't trust a man that's never had an
Right.
act.
What the hell's wrong with this one?
Actually, what you're looking at is people who can't understand why any person wouldn't want to dull their pain. How did you?
I think that's why I became a stand-up comic. If I didn't have an outlet, I probably would be crazy, or something like that. But I don't like to taste.
Did you make a conscious decision? I'm never going to drink.
Yeah, I just.
How old were you when you made that? Do you remember?
I was in high school. Like I was at a party and maybe I had like half a beer and I was like, ugh, don't want this. And then I was around people that would get just tore down drunk, and I just was, then I was like, this is, I don't like this. Why would you want to do this?
But when the movie American Pie came out, didn't you go, oh, wait a minute, I do want this?
Yeah, that's why.
No, and then you just learn how to hang around people that get drunk, and so you know how to, because that's another thing I figured out early, because in high school, if I became the person that was like, oh, you guys are drinking, oh, you're smoking pot, this is bad for you, then you know what happened? Nobody hung out with me.
Right.
So then that's why I learned later, I know how to just be around people. I know how to have fun. I'm high on
That's
life.
neat. And by the way, I hear that, drugs and drinking are actually a real occupational hazard in comedy. A lot of comics can't,
Yeah, because you'd be a freaking.
What else is there to
alcoholic.
do?
Yeah.
You're only working for 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, then you're around alcohol. You're forcing the crowd to drink alcohol. No,
So how do you get the crowd to drink? Because that is your job.
Well, they just naturally. They just naturally do that. I just when I look. Then I have to hang out with people. I have to be designated driver all the time. That's the one thing. People call. Hey, I don't know if people want to hang out with me or if they just want me to be designated driver.
So you do take that role on?
Yeah, because they already know it's natural role.
Yeah.
They call me. Hey, what are you doing tonight?
Now,
Hey.
are you married? Do you have a wife?
No.
Okay,
I
single.
was close once, single, ready to mingle. I'm actually on Tinder.
Do you find that you? How old are you? May I ask?
42.
42. Now that's I don't want to say that's late to get married. Who cares what you do in today's day and age?
It doesn't matter.
You can marry a fish these days.
But I started. Like I say, I was close once, and then I wasn't pursuing my career, which was like a mistake, and I'm never going to let that happen.
So, is it a choice career? Is the career your wife?
Well, right now, my career. I'm married to my career. I enjoy this.
You're seeing your right hand on the side.
Yeah. Well,
Workaholics is a big
right
show.
hand is the mistress.
No, I mean
left hand. That's the left hand.
Oh,
they don't know what the other one's doing.
Yeah.
Mine's Pamela Henderson.
Oh, she's so soft.
Now, do you? I'm sorry. Look, I don't mean to be this way. I'm just meeting you.
No, it's totally okay.
But you're interesting. Do you date online?
Well, that's what I was saying. I love coming into towns and going on Tinder and seeing what's going on around.
What is Tinder?
Bob doesn't know what Tinder is.
Tell me about
Tinder.
it. Yeah.
Tinder.
No, I have no need to be on
He's
anything. By the
painfully
way.
married.
Oh, painfully married?
Yeah.
Then you need to be on Tinder.
Pain is an understatement. But go ahead.
Well, it's just like one of these things where they just grab your picture from Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And then they I lost my volume. There we go. And then they you swipe to the right if you like the person in the proximity, or you swipe to the left, and so
Oh, wow.
Well, so wait a minute.
Bob doesn't understand the point. Tell him what the point is.
This shows you people who live near you.
Yeah, near you. And so if they like you and you like them, it goes, you have a match, and then you start chatting, and then hopefully,
Holy cow!
Yeah.
That works.
So you could be in a bar. Here, I'll get to the point.
Okay.
So you could be in a bar and you could go on Tinder and see like who's looking to hook up in that particular bar.
In that bar.
And then you're
No wonder Facebook is
you
so
fast
rich.
forward all of that away.
Is it part of
even need
Facebook?
alcohol.
It's not Facebook?
Tinder is a separate app.
But that is what
it does
Facebook
grab
originally
you.
started at, is the hot or not look at girls' pictures site.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Tinder is the hetero version of the insanely popular gay app Grindr. So people were like, well, what about straight people who want to have sex? So that's what Tinder's about.
All right. And so,
anytime a girl mentions Grindr, I know she has a lot of gay friends.
Right.
interesting.
And she's like jealous when
So
she
you-
Or
looks
she
at them.
wants a big sandwich.
Yeah, she looks at them on their Grindr app and she's like, I wish we had one of these for us.
Well, hey, when I was
You
single,
so nailed Jody, by the way.
when
Good
I
job.
was single, there weren't any awesome apps that you could hook up with people with. We had to actually go and meet them and go on 3 dates and then decide if it was a worthwhile event or
Well,
not.
She met her husband on Craigslist.
You didn't get 10 minutes, you know.
Can I tell you something? In this day and
Yeah.
age, you can't, like, going on a date, you can't date 3 times anymore. Who can afford that?
That's big money.
You can't even go to a movie nowadays. You go to a movie now, it's $17 for the movie, popcorn. Maybe you took her to dinner. We're talking about $100-something just to go on a movie date. Sorry, boo-boo. We're going to go get coffee, and I'm talking about regular coffee. No
and we're gonna
hazelnut.
either do it or not. You have to decide.
Yeah, this is going to be a drip coffee, and we're just going to talk and take a walk. Like, that's the first date. Remember,
And then give me your answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because I remember old school, you can like, this is what one of my old uncles told me one time. He said, take a girl to a play. Take her to a play. And then
I've heard that.
Because the reason is you take her to a play, when she sees the ticket, the cost of the ticket's going to be right there. So that's like a way of being like, ooh, wow. This is what I do now. I, Google map how far away she lives from me, then I staple a gas receipt. And go like, yeah, girl, look at it. That's 25 miles both ways.
Wow, he spent money.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he traveled a long way
That's
to
neat.
see me.
So have you, what is the thing called Tinder? Have you
Tinder.
Tindered Seattle yet? Would you do it on the show with us right now?
Oh yeah, we can do
let's
that.
go
right
on
now. Let's
Tinder.
go on Tinder and see what we got
See, you
going
don't know
on.
what it's like dating today, Bob. Everything's fast forwarded because
Yeah.
people you don't need to do it old school anymore.
But
know
that's the new bar,
Yeah. But
like this we're old in here, so we have a stigma about online dating. But these kids today, these millenniums, they've been on Facebook, Twitter, and all this stuff from the jump. You know,
Yeah.
they got like when they got their birth certificate, they got a Facebook profile. You know, so they've just been online. So anyway, see how it works like that. You
yeah.
see, so
Okay, so those are two girls.
Yeah,
what are
but
two
so-
girls doing together in the same picture?
Well, first of all, I agree with you, but because both of
That's
them
called bookender.
because both of them are cute, we're gonna go ahead and swipe right.
okay, he's going for it.
Okay.
So you swipe right, and
Yeah.
that's a pretty girl too.
Yeah. Oh, now you're talking. Look at
See?
this one too.
That's a pretty girl.
Hello,
wait a minute.
boo-boo.
Wait a minute.
Nice.
3 pretty girls in a row don't exist in nature.
Okay, this one's 35, and it's just from the neck up. So we're gonna say no to that.
No,
'cause
You're
I-
thank
kidding.
you,
Look
right.
at you. You
Look
got
at
no
him.
business
That
being
Oh yes, I'm on TV. I can.
That's Montez, right
just
there.
so you know.
so you get to date out of your gene pool.
Oh yeah. First of all, and you can let me show you this right now. Let's go to the settings. Okay, so I'm looking in.
He whips out his phone and he's doing it. He's not even shy.
I'm
about
looking
it.
at a 4-mile radius, but I look from 18 to 35. I can put that up to 40 if I want to. You know?
You're talking about age.
Yeah, age range of people I'm looking
Wait a
for.
minute. You're
40.
42 and you're looking 18 to 35?
Yeah,
Go
I'm
on.
not trying to get married. I'm.
Go up to 40. This is Seattle. We don't have a lot of sun here.
Is there
so
a thing
nobody's,
there that says
you know.
you're
Stay fresh.
Is there a thing there that says you're on TV so you'll impress the 18-year-old?
They'll see me with my face if they see my picture. A lot of times people. First of all,
Oh, they have to see your picture.
You're
oh, that
doing
cuts
the
your
same
odds
thing
way
he's
down.
doing,
yeah.
Bob.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. If people, I get a lot of this. They go, they'll get, hey, is that really you? And here's what I always say: if I'm gonna do a fake profile, this isn't the face you use it for a fake profile. It's definitely me.
Definitely me.
You
Yeah.
might remember me from
In other
Good Will
words,
Hunting. Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
very convincing because nobody would fake that.
Right.
Yeah, I see. That's really nice. So you get, essentially, it sounds like you get hot girls who happen to like you, and you.
But here's the thing.
How often do you actually meet
See,
somebody?
here's
Every
the-
city?
This is what I do. This is what's happened now. If I go on stage, I talk about it. A lot of times when I get off stage,
Oh man,
there's
they're
the match,
looking for you.
Blowing up.
Yeah, and look, it's just a new way of saying, "Hey, how you doing?"
I now know why.
It's not by people think.
yeah.
Let me tell you something.
I now know why you're not an alcoholic though, because you're a girlaholic. This is what you do
Well,
instead.
I mean, come on. Alcoholics still do that too. They just have all their inhibitions are gone with alcohol.
That's right.
I don't need that. My inhibitions are gone anyway. I don't need a drug or a stimulant to make me be outgoing and ready to mingle.
Okay, so now why would anybody ever get married is the question I ask. If this is the way the world works.
Someone to date on New Year's Eve, I guess. So you
I
don't have to worry
guess,
about it?
because
it's all about. I'll tell you what it is. It's all about companionship. That's all. That's
yeah,
all
but it's short term. Look, I'm not going to put it down. This is great because truthfully, I'm jealous in a way. But short term,
are you really?
Yeah, well, because it's a world I'm never going to live in. But short term companionship can't compete with looking at someone's eyes that you've spent 30 years with.
And want to kill.
You have a thing about marriage, don't you? Oh, yeah.
All
right, now you are working on getting physically fit. I heard, even though
smooth.
You're comfortable in
transitions.
Well, you're comfortable with who you are, obviously. But
I am. But it's all about being the best version of yourself.
Right.
Anytime
and as you get older, you've been becoming your dad, as you heard from that statistic.
But people
is your dad a fan of yours?
I've never met my dad before. Thanks for bringing that up.
Sorry. Ouch.
Only child, single parent. Thank you very much.
Really?
No kidding.
Yeah, but no, it's
Yeah,
okay.
his mom
Hey,
met
it's
your
okay.
dad on Tinder.
Never bothered me before. Thank you.
Maybe hold
Never
on.
even thought about it.
There should be an app for that.
Right.
Might be my dad. What would you call
If
it?
it kind of
Swipe
looks
left.
like me, swipe left.
Kidder. And you
yeah.
go back and forth until you find someone who looks just like your dad.
There's my dad.
Then you meet each other for coffee and find out with a DNA
If
test.
it's worth following up
All
on.
right, I'm sorry.
Well,
but
first of all, you can get a DNA test, a pregnancy test, and an AIDS test right at CVS now. So this is the world we live in now. It's a fast-paced world, man.
wow. Okay.
So
much I want to ask you about, but I want to hear. I want to hear about your fitness regime because the hardest way to get fit is to be a traveling comedian on the road. And
that's a myth.
Yeah.
We work for an hour, then we have 23 hours to take care of business. So that's all a myth.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you have time.
My comic friends are always like, "Man, it's hard to eat healthy on the road." Is it?
With your mouth, I imagine it is.
Is it really hard? Like as if you're in some sort of prison for 18 hours and they let you out to perform.
Yard time.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're in a city like Seattle. You know how pretentious this city is, and how there's like there's Teslas in every corner, and
Charging stations.
Yeah, wheat grass and all kinds of stuff. So please,
Tesla's and wheatgrass. That's all you've boiled us down to here. Yeah.
and alternative rock. You know what I mean? And coffee, of course.
And cool beards and
So-
bad attitudes.
So how do you work out now that you're working on it?
Well, I actually like using one of those tapes, like Insanity and that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah, I see
love
those
those.
infomercials.
Yeah, those are great, man.
Yeah.
If you really get into it, you put your thing in every single day. But it's really about your diet, though. It's like the doctor told me keep your calorie intake to 2,000 calories a day. And that sounds like a lot to me, but apparently calories are on some kind of peso exchange rate. That's what you need to understand. You got to count calories because I went to, I like to go to like barbecue places and get that like onion ring loaf.
Yeah, that's the worst.
God. So I pull out my phone and I'm like, this is probably going to be
Which app are you using?
I use that, what's it called?
MyNet Diary?
No.
Or
There's
my
another one. There's
Fitness Pal.
Fitness Pal.
Yeah, those are the two. I use MyNet Diary.
So then, you look at the time. I didn't know. I wasn't thinking about calories. You don't really
So
understand.
you look up onion ring loaf.
You look at the things up, and
they even have the fast food joint. The real
they
calories.
do. They
Yeah.
do. So
With
you
18 million calories.
You look at in your mind when you first see something, you go, "This is gonna be like 250, 275 calories." Then you look it up, and it's 3,000 calories
Per serving.
Yeah.
8 servings per order.
Yeah, that blows off my whole day and half of tomorrow.
But then you look up broccoli, and it's like 8 calories to eat as much broccoli as you want.
I know, but that's
Then
why
you
I
have to eat
say.
broccoli.
Yeah.
But that's why I say when I die, I'm going right to human resources, and I'm gonna fill out one of those comment cards.
For God.
Yeah, food that tastes good should be good for you.
Eric Griffin, you are amazing.
Oh, I know.
I'm
Tell me more about
you
me.
do. No, I seriously, you're one of the most interesting comic conversations I've had recently, and you're
Because we're just talking,
you're
buddy.
fantastic. Definitely check out Erik Griffin tonight. Watch the show Workaholics. When's Workaholics on?
It's on when we just had our season finale, but it comes on all the time.
It's cable. It's on
Yeah,
constantly.
it's on all the time.
Can you
Great
get it on
show.
Netflix or on other
I think
things?
on Amazon, I believe, and they got the Comedy Central app that they have now that
Brand
you
new
can
app
watch it
out,
on.
yeah.
You can watch it on that, even though we don't get paid on that.
Well,
It's
screw
like
that.
But
What is it? What is the point of Workaholics? I haven't seen it yet. But now that I've seen you, I have to watch it.
you're not gonna like it. You know,
It's a bunch of stoner dudes working in an office. It's hilarious.
it's
Is it?
you. It's you like 37 years ago.
Oh, before I was my dad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Really
you're right.
funny.
It's not for me, is it? But you're
You're
great.
just gonna be more jealous. You're gonna be like, you want to live like that again.
All right, 7:58. He's great. Erik Griffin, ladies and gentlemen, will be right back after these.